your Michael Rose featuring Junior Gong. Shootout, the remix, is playing right here on Morning Vibes. Sasa, wacha niwaambie, sisi kama vijana tumesemaje? Tumesema hakuna venye decisions will be made on our behalf without us even saying, okay. You know, people can be making decisions about your life, about even your future, about even the offspring that you're going to be you have not even planned for, right? Now wewe haujui hizi plans ni za aina gani. So it's important, tumesema we've been having this conversation on Youth Policy Dialogue Forum, na tumesema sisi kama vijana we must be on the table, making decisions and also suggesting what should be added in the plans as a county, as a government. And one thing that stood out as we've been having these conversations, how many counties, kwa sababu kila county inafaa kuwa na youth policy documents, ndio? How many counties wame confirm na hii ilikuwa kuanzia 2010?
Yes, ever since the inception of the youth policy. Yes. So 4 out of 47 counties peke yake ndio wamepass the youth policy.
Hiyo inamaanisha nini?
Hiyo inamaanisha yani we're not on the table. There isn't goodwill really to include the youth in the national conversations kuanzia county level. And also that means mkosolo.
Na hiyo inamaanisha, sikiza, hiyo inamaanisha sasa leo unasema sisi kama vijana wapi? County yako tena youth policy forum wanasema nyinyi ni ETC. So
that's why it's very important for us to vote in the right leaders who will put us make us rather a part of the agenda setting table.
Yes. And also we've been talking about CIDPs. Every county kona development plan. Wewe unajua county yako development plan ni gani? For example, leo tunaenda kuongea mambo ya human resource, right? And getting into the job market and just employability of young people in Kenya. There's some we were seated in a session the other day and mtu akasema, the big challenge we're having is that the students wakitoka university, they're not ready for the job market.
Half-baked.
Unasema, what do you mean? Nimefanya sijui 8 years primo, nimefanya 4 years seko, nimefanya kama 8 years university, and then you're telling me I'm not ready? What do you mean?
And so now the problem is employer anafa kukutrain, anze kukufundisha kukua job, and teach you the nitty-gritties that you should have learned when you're back in campus ama college.
Aside from that, tena kuna ile issue ya sawa. You've told me to go to school, I've gone. You've told me I finish school, I'll get a job, I'll get. Sasa job tunatoka for example here teachers, right? Walikuwa wame put ad out, wana need teachers for like 4,000 positions. 200,000 people apply.
Oh, it's crazy. There's clearly an unemployment crisis in this country, an unemployment one, and but tunaweza get more solutions, Ishila, because I believe we're living in one of the most amazing eras as a people, and the youth. As much as not just Juicy, when was this? About a month ago, it was a World Youth Skills Day. And one thing I know about this era is that Sisi, we're very innovative. We can take advantage of the resources that we have around here, the internet, na mambukayo. But importantly, the biggest resource that we have is our voting ability, exercising our constitutional right. So that we bring in the right leaders who will include us in the policies, is in my CIDP, and so that we can determine the environment we live in Tulipa.
Now let's talk facts before we invite Victor into the conversation. Of course, Victor NYONGESA ako hapa in studio with us, and let me give you some data. So 37% of the working age population, but only 60% are employed. So in the continent, 37% of youth are of the working age population. But kwa hiyo 37%, only 60%.
It's crazy.
60% are unemployed, which means
37.
only 40% are employed. Another stat. In Kenya, it is projected that your situation will worsen given the steady population growth over the last 5 years at an average 3%. So the government and UN Habitats report that rapid urbanization in Kenya. 50% of the population is projected to be urbanized. Tutakuwa tunaishi in cities, right? In urban population. 50% of the population is projected to be urbanized by 2030. Worse still, World Bank inasema 800,000 people, young people, enter the job market every year. Job market gani?
The other day was
800,000 annually.
Also, Kiyo will graduate. The other day also was JQuat. All these guys are looking for jobs. Don't forget. Okay, not all, but a huge percentage are looking to be employed. Swali ni kazi ziko wapi?
So of course we're joined by Victor NYONGESA, Human Resource Chief Executive Officer, Youth Agenda. Karibu sana Victor.
Thank you.
Umesikia hizo data? Maze 800,000 youth kila siku, annually wanna join the job market. But are there enough jobs?
Thanks so much That's the correct statistics. That's the data that's out there.
Yeah.
Every year, about 800,000 young people enter the job market. But unfortunately, in this country, the government is able to create only 300,000 jobs annually.
So 500,000.
Yes, meaning 500,000. These are the young people we are now encouraging. Now you need to start. You need to create employment, have your own business, and ujipange as a young person. But still, having interaction with young people out there, I feel there's room for us to create more jobs as a country, because I feel we've not utilized the resources that we have as a country to create more these jobs for these young people. Yes.
So 300,000 people annually ndio wana get absorbed into the job market. 500,000 wanabaki, and every annually another 500,000, another 500,000, another 500,000. This presents a crisis. So if I'm niko campus sai, ama niko primary high school, right? Na ninajua education inaenda kukatia hapo form 4. Nafa kujua ni azin hakuna chances za ku get job is very very difficult. So what are my prospects?
Now, you see, when you're leaving school, let's say there are young people who left school in class 8, those ones who dropped out of school, perhaps maybe ended their education at form 4, and those ones who ended their education at form 2. But remember, these young people are competing with those ones who are from campus. So we are all struggling for these 300,000 jobs annually. And then the other team, those are the ones now we keep on encouraging to venture into entrepreneurship. But I want to say this. As a country, we need to take advantage of the resources we have. First, we cannot address employment if we do not have concrete data. In
concrete data?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to first look at, we have 47 counties. And if you look at these 47 counties, each county has its own opportunities. That's right. We need to be able to understand County A, what economic opportunities are there, what value chains are there that perhaps us as a country we have not tapped in, that have the potential to create more jobs. Once we understand that, then we will know where to channel our money.
So unasema kuna places kuna potential lakini hatujafanya utafiti hapo. Aha. So kama my youth, okay, already tunasikia hiyo data, tunasikia okay, so chances za ku get job ni tricky. Lakini unasema kuna potential ya kuna gaps hapo pali tunaweza tengeneza do. Hizo gaps ni gani?
So hatuna data, that's the first thing. And then the second thing is for this group yenye tunasema 300,000 jobs are not enough for everyone. But now we need to think of alternative solutions for this other group. And even though issue entrepreneurship comes in. In most cases, the national government and even the county governments make in place youth empowerment funds to support young entrepreneurs within the country. But that's not enough because if you look at the reports, they are reporting of underutilization of these funds.
Okay.
And then
wait a minute. Did you just say underutilization?
Yes.
You know, as in budget hawajatumia yote.
Yes.
Na kuna gap, watu wana jobs.
Most counties are reporting that young people are not utilizing these funds. But probably
when you say not utilizing, what unamaanisha nini exactly? Awaendei.
Yes.
Na kawa wanaendea awazitumia tafiti.
Na nimesikia kitu crazy ati kuna unapata hizi funds, kuna pesa ya this year haijatumika so ina go to the next year. Nasema na kuna mayouth hapa nje wanadai ati hakuna do ya kuanzisha biashara. Shida iko wapi?
Now, information haiko kwa ground. Most vijana uko mashinani, most of them hawana this information that I can go for this money and this is the procedure. But again, ukiongea na vijana kuna wale wenye complain kuwa the requirements for them to access those funds hizo requirements are constrained enough to zinawa limit ku go for those funds. But still there is this narrative still out there. Kuna wale hawaja try but still wao pia kwa among wale usema nini ukienda hizi funds hautapata, and that's why kuna kuangana low uptake of these funds. But pesa peke yake is not enough to enable us address the issue of unemployment. There are those young people out there who are innovators. There are young people out there who are entrepreneurs. But if I'm doing farming then I need to also have access to markets. Where do I sell our products? So kasi na place ya kuuza products zangu, still again I'll still join the other group and still keep on complaining. So if Gave iko able to create job and market opportunities for these young people, still that's another way of creating employment for these young people.
Victor, let me ask you, as a young person who kana kusikiza sahi anaenda shule ama maybe ako campus sahi ama ako tu gym anaenda deko classes inaanza saa 2, you're telling him the chances are high anaweza kosa kukuwa absorbed into the job market. I mean, it's a reality hapa Kenya. So another fact is anafa kukuwa open to the fact that entrepreneurship could be his way out. Na anafa ku explore your opportunity. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. See, it's not a must as a young person niko employed kwa job ya niko office kutoka 8 to 5 ndio niseme niko works. Still naweza take advantage ya my knowledge, naweza take advantage of opportunities niko nazo kwa personally, ni make a living from it. And that's why entrepreneurship comes in. Entrepreneurship is wide. Kuna wale sasa kwa agribusiness. Still that's entrepreneurship. So pia as a young person pia nafaa uangalie ni area gani uko na interest na area gani, because your passion uko wapi. If when msao take photos, videos, that's your passion. You find a way to make a living from it.
And I like that mention your part innovation. So let's just crunch the numbers before we take a break, and then we'll come back and talk about solutions. Right? So the numbers are telling us that hapa kuna 800,000 people, young people, wanatoka machuo, wanatoka kila pahali kuingia the job market. The only problem is only 300 jobs na create na gava annually, right? So inamaanisha automatically for example wewe unafaa ukikuwa absorbed into the job market, you might fall in the 500,000 wenye hakuna.
There's a chance.
So solution ni gani? Tukae hapa tukisema ai gava itupatie job ama to tap into easy opportunities zenye ko in different counties. Kenya tunasema ni hizo jobs zingine 500,000 ni sisi ndio tutazi provide. Right? Tuna chances za hizo ma ideas zako za innovation umefikiria hapo, unasema nataka kufungua kiposho mila hapa, nimeona kuna gap ya chakula, right? Umehaya vijana 4, umereduce hiyo 500,000, right? Now imagine if in different counties hizo ideas zako zime supportiwa na kuna hiyo support. Tunaongea juu hizi ma funds. Nataka take a moment as we take a break, ujiulize, have you really utilized your county's resources? Opportunities in kwa county yako umezi utilize ama umeplan kukuja na hii kutafuta job right? Kwa sababu kuna gap na hapo ni wewe ndio utacreate your job.
That's true, man.
We're going to take a break. Victor, when we come back, I want you to tell us a scenario where a young person or young people have taken up the mantle and have decided to create jobs using their innovations.
Yes. Thank you.
Vote for our Kenya. Vote for the youth policies. Vote for opportunities. Vote for the truth and values. Vote for transformation. Vote for everything good. Vote for your neighbor, for me and for you.
Right, ya vote so that future you are bright. Tikitu ya exercise killer day, killer night. Twende tukavote, everything will be alright. This is our nation, this is our life.
Hii ni home yako, you don't need an invitation. Kenya ni ya kwetu, and that calls for celebration. This is our nation, this is our nation, this is our nation.
Ujumbe huu umeletwa kwenu kwa juhudi za National Youth Council, sauti ya vijana.
Before we took the break, tunaongea juu ya Youth Policy Dialogue Forum. Na sisi kama youth lazima tukue part of the conversation. And I want to big up the National Youth Council for making this possible. And this has been a conversation imekuwa go down. It has been going all across the country, but here kama Vibes Radio tumesema tuchambue a few of the things that zero impact my youth. And today tunaongea juu ya nini?
Tunaongea juu ya human resource and labor, and we're joined with the very amazing brother Victor Nyongesa, the CEO, Youth Agenda. Na unajua kitu Sheila, every time unajua on my grind, by the way guys, unajuanga vizuri, we usually feature young Kenyans doing amazing things out there, mambo ya tech, biashara, you know, just innovative things going on. And one thing that we've been saying, or rather I've been saying, is entrepreneurship is the last beacon of hope for young Kenyans. Unacheki. So Victor, is a papers important?
Ngoja kwanza.
Quick one, yes or no?
Is a papers important?
A papers important.
Mjibu.
Hii Kenya yetu mazee sahi.
They're important.
Are they really?
Are they really? Based on those numbers, manze.
Yes.
They are. Umesema ziko. They're very important, right?
Yes, they're very. Yeah.
And if you have an opportunity as a young man to pursue some sort of qualification up or maybe college, TVET, courses, amata, campo, and there
kabisa.
So what?
Hizo papers ziko important. Even if ataka si kwenda kusaka ile job yenye unataka ukae kwa office from 8 to 5, but still atokivaja into entrepreneurship, someone will want to see whether you have the right skill, you have the right knowledge to do that. So hizo papers ni muhimu still.
Yeah.
Unajua kuna kitu Keva aliniambia leo, alisema ati kuna quote mse alisema atakuwa mjengo lazima ujue mse ndio upate
connection.
and it's true. Mimi nimesikia kwa gavata ku get job even in corporate Kenya mzee. Kwa sababu na unajua hiyo problem inatoka wapi? We've already just mentioned it. 800,000 people, 300,000 jobs. Of course you want to be hata kwa police, kwa army sale tuna register say mzee wao wenyewe anauza shamba for $500,000 ndio aende apatie mtu wake and bribe ndio ingie. So you can clearly hear there's a gap. But sisi kama MVPs mambo za kubribe, mambo za kukua corrupt tumesema hatudai because we are stealing from ourselves basically. So what are the solutions? Kuna tumeongea juu ya this problem, there are other $500,000 lazima sisi to tap into funds that are available in different parts of the country, in different counties, na kama ziko to demand for them. Innovation on migrant tuna feature a lot of young people wenye wanafanya vitu fiti. The other day we featured these guys that last year when they never even been to university but wametengeneza robotic arm. Right?
Fascinating.
Upon my grind nimepata vijana wameshikana CBO wakaangalia in their community wakasema hii place mandizi huko anga so much, right? Somewhere here in Central paka zinatupwa, right? As in unatembea tu na you can eat bananas, mpaka ushibe, right? But ziu ishi hapo. A lot of them it's like nyasi zinaoza tu hapo. So hawa vijana wakakaa wakaangalia wakasema let's do research, tunaweza tengeneza unga na bananas. And they wakashikana CBO wakaanza kutengeneza pakiti za unga from bananas. Solutions, because and you can imagine how many people were employed kwa hiyo CBO yao because of their ideas, right? During COVID we saw how young people walishikana wakatengeneza hizi vitu zenye tulikuwa tunaambiwa lazima zitoke majuu, inaitwaje ile ya oxygen. Young people walitengeneza hapa.
People started baking their own bread in the houses.
So we solutions, innovation is the solution. What have you heard? Ni solutions gani umeona a scenario where youth have taken it upon themselves now we create these opportunities?
Okay, thanks so much. Last year, as an organization, we held a National Youth Employment Conference. And in that conference, we invited young innovators to come and exhibit and showcase what they're doing out there. And I'll give a scenario of one gentleman. For them, you utafuta hizi old batteries za simu, anazichukua hizi batteries za laptop, anazichukua, then anaenda anazi-convert, zinaunda e-batteries. Tunakumbuka zile batteries za kitambo za kuonyesha kwa TV ama za gari. Anatumia old batteries za laptops, simu, then anaziconvert zinatumika kwa the battery ya kutumia kwa gari. I also met a young man mwenye ameunda an electric motorbike.
You see what I'm talking about?
I to me fuel at all. But these are brilliant ideas young people in this country have. I know the challenge these young people are struggling with, these young innovators, is in most cases we as institutions we are out there, we want to identify these innovations. But the problem the challenge these young people struggle with is we invite them into high level forums, major events, come and exhibit and showcase what you're doing as a young person. But at the end of the day, this young person atabeba hiyo innovation yake arudi nayo home bila kwa mfuko. Alikuja ka showcase, as an organization you've achieved what you wanted to do that, but at the end of the day ukijana atarudi home na innovation yake, anaenda home akiwa because haja make money from it. You see, so as a country we need to start thinking of how do we enable our young innovators make money from their innovations.
And I think even as a country, it needs to scale down to the county level, because kama kuna vijana nimekuambia au wenye walitengeneza unga kutoka banana, this is a county problem. Hiyo county wako na surplus ya mandizi zenye, if they think about packing them and start distributing them to another place, kuna shida ya transportation, mafuta, blah blah blah. It's not a really smart innovation. But our vijana wamesema, for all these surplus bananas, we have come up with this. Then the county should be able to support this innovation and then now scale it up nationally if there's that nini. So county ndio kila kitu inaanzia.
And just speaking to counties, you know, most counties have what we call youth empowerment centers.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, most of the youth empowerment centers are not well equipped, and hapo hivyo ndio vijana wangekuja wale wenye wako na innovations wangekuja weke pale wanazi incubate, then they are able also this county also needs to invite other stakeholders,
maybe from other counties.
From other counties abroad to come and see what young people are doing in the country, in that county. And that's how you enable these young people to be able to get people who can invest in those innovations and be able to scale it up. So if we are able to equip our youth empowerment centers within the counties, in fact the plan is to have our youth empowerment centers in every constituency.
I think that would be brilliant.
Because that's how the government wants to reach our young people out there. But now the issue of equipping these empowerment centers to have the right equipment to enable this this group of young people, then we need to channel our resources.
I love it. So Kenya, what I'm hearing, na sijui kama vijana mnanisikia, hiyo county yako, hiyo constituency, kabla mhesha hapo akuja waambie mimi nitawajengea Kawash, mwambie thank you very much, Kawash tutachukua, lakini tunataka empower youth empowerment center. Ndio sisi sasa tunaleta hizi idea zetu za innovation, si ati ni lazima ni kutafute we personally ni kuambie mesh ni contribute. Center iko hapa open to everybody. Alafu tuna scale up to the county level. Nikitoka kutoka kwa constituency naweza onesha the county na ni access hizo resources za county, alafu ni scale up to national, kwa sababu tusipoji expose hivyo na hizo innovation zetu, wewe fikiria uko na idea fiti hapo, utaipelekea nani? Ni nani unajua?
Question. Utaenda tu nayo kwa hao, ukatoa hapo nayo.
Na unajua hao wahesho wanajua mko na ideas fiti hapo. Ni ile tu idea yako fiti inapita idea zake. Of how to be able to bring this idea out. So naona the best way akuchangie tu kitu hapo, and move on.
Let me ask you something. You know, there's when we're having this discussion for youth to wanafa kupursue hizo my innovations out and also take part in policy formulation processes, is there a specific age really? Because ukiangalia vile hizi my processes wasofikiria I have to finish campus first ama nikue at least nimepita 18 years old, yet we're having even a bunch of 15-year-olds ndio haizi afford campo ama high school. But guess what, umtoi mazee ameiva story ya farming. You know, should he also be part of the formulation policy formulation processes as young as that age?
Yes, nowadays we are talking about inclusivity,
yes,
and also trying to ensure that we take in the interests of young people, especially those who are under 18. So, and that's why you know, see as a country tumekuwa na hiyo, is like the way tumekuwa brought up. Unajuanga tu inafaa niende shuleni, kimaliza shuleni ingie kampo, nikimaliza kampo ndo nianze kusaka job. But if you have an idea, for me, this is what I can tell young people out there. If you have an idea, an innovative idea,
however young you are,
pursue it. Yes. Still lazima umalize shule ndio uweze kupursue hii, because probably hiyo ndio hapo hivyo ndo utamake a living from it. Hiyo ndio itaweza kukuenable as a young person no kuable kujisupport you as an individual. Remember, you need money in the pocket. You need money to support yourself, to take care of so many things that you're handling as a young person.
And you know, I've actually seen youth even in other countries as young as 14.
Yes.
Mtoi maza kuna biashara.
And when we talk about easy ideas, tunasema youth empowerment centers, hapo ndio hiyo place ndio tunafaa kuprotect at all costs. Hiyo ndio sasa base. Wacha na ile base yenye unasema chiki. Unajua fisi 3 zikikuwa na nini tupeleke China. Hizo wachana na hizo idea formulation place. Tunaongea juu ya where the idea now moves from idea stage to now let me try and see if it can work, and that's the purpose of youth empowerment center. So again nataka kuuliza ka vijana, area yako iko na youth empowerment center? Okay, haina. Constituency yako kuna youth empowerment center? Aha, sasa umeelewa importance ya hiyo youth empowerment center. Next time Hesha kifika hapo kwa area yako, una demand nini? Kwa sababu kuna zile nitajenga, nitafanya, nitashughulikia. Sisi kama wana siasa, wacha hizo siasa. Tunataka kazi na tunataka biashara, tunataka kujimudu sisi kama
practical demand. Sema internet inafaa kuwa cheap.
Exactly.
Una check sema unataka mazee amtaki kulipa rent hapa.
Unasema cheap internet, access to internet.
Yes. Free.
And steady
empowerment centers zinafaa kuwa na internet. Kijana akiingia pale anaweza kuwa kuingia online. Yes.
Wacha tusikie kutoka kama vijana. Tupigie simu on 0719012700 turipotie kwenu hiyo constituency yenu ama kwa area yenu. Mko na youth empowerment center ama yeye ndio umesikia leo for the very first time? Wacha tusikie MVP wanatuambiaje. Good morning.
Good morning, West the radio.
Wagwan, tunaongea na nani mwenzetu?
Unaongea na Brayo kutoka Meru.
Yobra.
Constituency yako ni gani?
To be honest, first of all, the government itaki vijana waendelee.
Kwa nini?
Mbona unasema hivyo?
Hakuna youth empowerment kabisa.
Manze.
There are companies zenye zina work na watu wako 70 years, 75 years. Wamerudishwa kazi na vijana wapewi kazi. Wametrainiwa the same job.
Brian, ukisikia hiyo conversation yetu tumekuwa nayo, of course tuna come up na solutions. Hiyo story ya complaint tumeacha kwa sababu tuko na 10 days hapa. So tuko na new government inamuokalize, si ndio? So hiyo area yako umesema hakuna youth empowerment center?
Hakuna.
Lakini tumeelewa importance ya hii center. So huyo Mhesha akikuja hapo next time tuna discuss nini?
Tuna discuss vile atafungua youth empowerment centers. Vile atatumia hizo do ku empower my youth, ku reduce do ya youth, kufungua kampuni. Baadhi youth wanafungua kampuni unaambuko na 10 million ya kulipa, alafu wewe ujitengeneza 100k utalipa aje pesa mingi hizo.
Manze.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Brian.
So
make the right decision. Love it. You can hear young people very energetic, ready to work. Anasema hey gava, lakini tumesema tunataka solutions. Good morning, this is Kwambox and Kevin, of course Victor Nyongesa. Tunaongea na nani mwenzetu?
Niaje Kwambox? Colombo.
Ati nani?
Tunanego na nani?
Colombo.
Area gani?
Bibi Koro Isambu ko constituency.
Pick up your area.
Yo area yenu mko na youth empowerment center?
Tuna youth empowerment Kwambox bana. Mheshimiwa anakuja tu anatuacha huku vile watatupea kazi.
Waachana kazi. Wacha nikuulize. Angalia hiyo area yenu Resa. Si kuna vijana wengi hapo, I'm sure kuna my ideas fiti.
Sana.
So tutatap into aje hizo ideas, tutazitapaje?
Tunawaambia tutengeneze hizo youth empowerment
policies
center.
Alafu bro, uko ready ku vote in the right leaders mwenye ta support hizo ma ideas zenu, agendas?
Baya, mimi niko ready mbaya.
Nice, right, let's
Colombo,
do it.
thank you so much representing Roysa. Wacha tusikie kutoka kama MVP from far and wide. Hello. Remember ukipiga simu uwe tayari kuzungumza. Good morning, this is Kwambox and Kevin. Victor Nyongesa, tunaongea na nani?
Hello Kwambox. Ni aje?
Fiti sana.
Pia mimi niko fiti, ni Madre Mdege, long time.
Madre ume lost. Hebu niambie uko area gani?
Nowadays niko hapa tu
Kiambu. Hapo hiyo Kiambu mko na youth empowerment center?
Acha tu mimi saa nikikupiga ni kwa Muranga. So mimi niko nataka youth fund.
Youth fund.
Sometimes back. Imagine nikiambiwa nilete title ya shamba na sina.
Uleto ati title ya shamba?
Bana, atina nilikuwa kwa bank sijui mwezi sita. Sasa hapo tunasaidiana na nini?
Madre, hebu tu relax kidogo. Ulienda kwa youth fund ya Muranga. Ofisi ya Muranga. Wakakuambia ulete title deed.
Mambo mingi sana mimi nikashindwa, mimi kama kijana na niko 20s.
Na ulikuwa solo?
Madre, hebu nikuulize, do you know constitutionally that's illegal?
Yeah.
Asikiza, mimi nilitoa mambo mingi sana nikashindwa, nitasaidika na.
Madre, one more question. Ulikuwa solo ama ulikuwa na group yenu? Ulikuwa na group ya ma friends wako?
nilikuanga na rankabiz kangu sana, nilikuwa nataka wani support.
But Madre, when something like that happens where umeitishwa kitu yenye iko illegal, si tunasema everybody mwenye anasikia is a friend of Morning Vibes. So you tag us utuonyeshe I have been requested to do ABCDE with an officer anaitwa ABCD. Sisi we reach out and ask.
Ilikuwa mambo mingi. Sasa nikashindwa, sasa kama mimi kijana nitasaidia wapi? So itabidi nienda nijitume tena niaso. Nikifikisha ile miaka ndo naweza saidiwa na serikali.
Hapana, that's not true. Imagine ukigive up sasa lakini una empower say wenye wana kublock wakue even a bigger stumbling block to every other idea yenye inatoka kutoka hiyo area. Bala tu ku highlight huo mse, anasema mse anatuitisha vitu hapa toke.
So I'll read for you the requirements for the youth fund.
Okay. Thank you so much and never give up, my friend. Enda utafute your youth fund tena.
No, but you also have to understand what is required after your youth fund.
Tell us the requirements.
Well, you need to first of all visit. Okay, number one, it's a long one. I think I'll take because we have about a minute. Quick one. You need to be in a group. You need to have a valid registration certificate from the relevant government body. Group membership of not less than 5 people. Group membership must be for at least 70% youth and leadership 100% youth. The group must have a bank account where youth fund will deposit the loan money. The group must submit completed loan application forms. The group members shall sign a guarantee and the taking to repay the loan. Alafu pia kuna hiyo what's this other one? The group loans have no interest but one-off management fee of 5% deducted from the loan to disbursement.
Yeah, so guys, as much as tunataka complain tuseme gava itaki kutusaidia ABCDE, pia sisi tujisaidie. Before you go into to request that youth fund, enda tu kwa website, cheza kama wewe hapo, look at all the requirements, jipange, kumbuka hata si mavijana pekee ndio wasomangi fine print. Unakumbuka hii time ya presidential watu kulikuwa na 55 aspirants. Wakaambiwa go and get the things that you require to be able to get the job. Wangapi? 55 out of 55 wangapi walibaki? Let's say 5 including the guy with disability. But 50 hawakuwa na the right things. So what I'm trying to say, you need the information. Information is power. And the information, if you're a young person, is always out there for you. Understand how it works. Victor, thank you so much for coming through to Morning Vibes.
Thanks, man.
And speaking about this, that's been a conversation, of course, powered by National Youth Council. Vijana, let's go out there and vote. 39% of us at the ballot. That's a difference, for sure. Right now, we're at the top of the hour. It's 8 a.m.